All right, welcome back to Steppin to Heaven on WJYS. You never know who's going to pop in and step with us. We're going to roll the tape and do some slow motion replay of our next guest. He was cutting it up. Everybody, a big Chicago Steppin to Heaven welcome to Gator B. Come on. Now you seeing Gator around in political circles doing a little bit of everything. Tell us what you're up to now.
Well, everybody know that Ronald got to go. And J.B. Pritzker is running to become governor.
That's your guy.
That's my guy. Because you got to have $1 billion to run against a billionaire. But one thing that's key, the reason I'm with him, is because I believe he's going to put forth an African-American agenda. We lost out when we didn't give our president an agenda. We see what's happening with the education in our community, and we see that Illinois has the highest rate of unemployed African Americans within the state. So you got 8 candidates that's running. So my move as an urban translator is make sure that there's more African American contracts, jobs, and appointments that deal with our community to help turn the tide against this violence.
But they all say that when they're running, right?
Well, the thing is this. Yeah, they do. But I come from an era, same as you, where we demanded things and we got what we demanded. We're in an era now where we just have our hands out. We ain't even begging. We got our hands out and expecting somebody to do something right. So the name of the game is, and I'm telling your viewing audience, y'all need to make every candidate that's running for governor, make it a part of his platform that there needs to be an African-American agenda. The Hispanics are doing it, and they say they're learning from us. It's like we dummy down. So stand up and make a demand, and you get what you ask for.
You know, in the last election, do y'all know how many people voted in the last election?
Nope.
Only
not enough.
17%. So that meant that 83% of y'all stayed at home. Why is that?
Well, you know, it's like this. They got bamboozled.
It don't stop us from showing.
You know, yeah, it do. Because we as a people was mad at Hillary for something that her man did.
True.
With help, locked up. And I know this because I was blessed to go to the Oval Office and talk to Bill Clinton with Reverend Jackson. And Reverend Jackson told him don't push that 1994 bill that was going to affect us, the crime bill. Right. 20 years later, everybody said they were sorry for doing it. I wasn't sorry for telling them not to do it. They tricked us to the point, I'm talking about us as Americans, to the point that we didn't know that the lesser of an evil was better than pure evil. You follow what I'm saying?
You're talking about 45.
Right, you know what I mean?
45,
I'm talking about 45. Right, that's what I'm talking about. So now at the Bud Benton Day Parade, I got a chance to watch my great-grandson, and it shot me back to the point of when I used to sit on the curb and watch a parade. To watch my nieces and my grandchildren in the parade, to see everybody else in that community generate, and I said to myself, we can't take anything for granted. That's why everybody that come over to our country, they come to our community and they get rich. And we stand back and we don't even deal with one another. If one of us opened up a grocery store, we grew up with mom and pop stores.
Right.
We won't go buy the milk from one of us, but we go buy the spoiled milk from somebody else and then say he sold us spoiled milk. So it's just time for us to stand up, stop criticizing, get in there, vote. You got a chance to show the world what we can do in Illinois, because the next election in 2018, I know this go around the country. 2018, we got a chance to get the Republicans out of office so that we can impeach Trump and get everything back like it's supposed to be. Right. It's on us. If you don't vote and you choke, you can't blame nobody else, man.
Mm-hmm. And it's a lot easier to get registered to vote now, right?
Yeah, it is. They passed a bill here in Illinois, and we waiting for the governor to sign the bill, where an individual would automatically, at the age of 18, he will become registered. We got the death certificate. We got the birth certificate. When you're born, you immediately got a number. When you die, you got a number. So Social Security. So if you become 17 or 18, depending on when you're born, you automatically become registered to vote. And we the only race of people that let other races tell us not to listen to our elders. That's why I love that guy Chance, because I'm seeing what he Chance the Rapper. Yeah, check him, Chance the Rapper. Give it up to Chance, because his parents raised him right by including him in their everyday works. So he became a social activist that happened to become a rapper that became an entrepreneur Negro, because we all knew that it wasn't so much the level of the education. A lot of us that had black businesses, our grandparents had a 4th or 8th grade education if they had that, but they knew how to provide for their families. And then they got caught up in, hey, I'm doing this so that you can have an education. And then when our children go get an education, then here comes the certification game. Okay, you got your master's degree, but you're not certified to cut hair. You follow what I'm saying? That's how they play us. So I'm just saying, like I told Chance at Buck Benson Day Parade, I, 65 years old, can follow your leadership. That killed the myth of a generational gap. So when I got 8, I'm gonna say this, man. My grandson, my great-grandson, 8 years old. So when I go to my granddaughter's house and I got that Barcelona on, he takes it off, he put it on, then he go put in a video of Michael Jackson, and he get to dancing Michael Jackson, then I get to dancing Michael Jackson, and he say, Papa, what you know about Michael Jackson? I say, shorty, I've been dancing to him for 40 years. You know what I'm saying? So, the thing is this. The leaders of today, because of social media and because of the wonderful thing that y'all doing, we create our own medium to educate our people, to let them know that we can do something. I love to step. I step as I'm going to the polls. I step when I come out the polls. You follow what I'm saying? So I'm telling everybody else, line dance to go vote, line dance when you come out, praise dance when you go vote, praise dance when you come out, and step to heaven is what you talking about this is?
Heaven,
right.
Show some love for Gator B. And when the governor signs that bill, everybody is automatically registered, right?
Ready to vote.
I'm liking that, all right?
Right.
All right, so anyway, y'all stick with us, and don't forget, we got to show up, do more than 17%. Let's just flip it. We'll have
Make
like
71, man.
Yeah, because when Harold Washington ran, it was what, 98%?
98%.
Right.
And you know what's so wonderful? He wasn't no billionaire,
Nope.
but he was wise. He said a Washington for a Washington. So that dollar worked. And the name of the game is the button game. So this button I wear on my chest is because I believe that man got integrity. That's why you see the button and you're going to see signs with me and Priska. It ain't that I'm running for lieutenant governor. He made the right choice when he picked Miss Stratton to be his mate. You know what I mean? It's his sister. He picked, she's good. Yeah. And like I say, but we as a people, don't wait till he get on the ballot. Call and make the demands now. What you feel every candidate, be it Kennedy, be it Teal, be it Parwa, be it the other guys, be it Priska. This is what we as Americans, and especially those that live in Illinois, this is what we want. Mm-hmm. And if you don't ask for it, you don't get it.
All right, well, we'll heat up the hot comb and straighten it out on election day, all right?
Well, I got a Don King wig.